Okay guys, I have your test here and I'm going to see what's on it. So there are quite a few questions about the bubonic plague. There's a lot about the battles that were important. If you remember the pages where the notes kind of look like this, you know, with all the arrows, there's a lot from those pages. There's a section where you have to put events in order. Things that we talked about, the dates. I'm not asking you to name the dates, but there's hundreds and hundreds of years in medieval times, and so I don't think it's too much to ask that you know that this happened 500 years before that, or this happened and then 1,000 years later this happened. So there are 8 of those that you have to put in order, and there might be hints about those later on in the test or other places in the test, just like most of them I've done. Let's see, you're going to want to know about feudalism. You're going to want to know about the Byzantines and the 100 Years War and Joan of Arc. Let's see, the Vikings are a big part of it. William the Conqueror and the Domesday Book. The advancements in farming that we talked about. We'll talk about the quote that we read, that I read from the Pope about the Crusades. Let's see. There's a section where you sort things that are true and false about the plague. If it's true, you put it under in the true bucket. If it's false, you put it in the false bucket. Let's see. And there's a couple, this is a kind of different section. There's a few questions that I've written that are very similar to what your EOGs might be like. It's basically I give you a reading sample, and the question is about that. So it might be a quote from a primary source document, and then there are a couple questions about that. There are 5 of those in there just to kind of give you a taste of what your EOG test might be like. But I think you guys will do well on this. If you have studied and paid attention, please look at your notes. Everything that I typed out is now in your notebook, and so everything should be there. I did not get a chance to get all of these scanned in, unfortunately, but the written out paragraphs basically say the same information as those, so there's that. And the bonus question, you can probably guess what it was. I want you to spell correctly the word bubonic, B-U-B-O-N-I-C. So we'll see you either tomorrow or Thursday for your test. Good luck.